Good morning. I'm Kenyon McDuffie, at-large council member and chair of the council's Committee on Business and Economic Development. Today is Monday, February 13th, 2023. We're convening this additional meeting of the committee virtually via Zoom. We're also streaming live on YouTube. The time is 9:56 a.m. and I'm calling to order this additional meeting of the committee. For the record, I'd like to note that we have a quorum, which consists of myself, Ward 6 Councilmember Charles Allen, and at-large Councilmember Anita Bonds. Today, the committee will consider and vote on the following measures. Bill 25-4, the general obligation bonds and bond anticipation notes for fiscal year 2023 through 2028, Authorization Act of 2023. Proposed Resolution 25-47, the Washington Convention and Sports Authority Board of Directors, Julio J. Haddock Ortiz, Confirmation Resolution of 2022. Bill 25-4, the general obligation bonds and bond anticipation notes for fiscal years 2023 to 2028, Authorization Act of 2023, was introduced by Chairman Mendelson on January 3rd, 2023 at the request of the Chief Financial Officer and referred to the committee on January 17th, 2023. The committee held a hearing on a similar measure, Bill 24-1094, in Council Period 24 on December 7th, 2022. The committee print is identical to the emergency legislation passed last week by the council. If approved, this bill would authorize the issuance of general obligation bonds and general obligation bond anticipation notes for the purposes of financing certain capital projects and the refunding of certain capital indebtedness of the District of Columbia during fiscal years 2023 through 2028 in the amount not to exceed $6.4 billion. Is there any discussion? Hearing none, I move the draft committee report in print with leave for staff to make technical, editorial, and conforming changes. All those in favor, please signify by saying aye.
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 Any opposed? The ayes have it, the motion carries. Next is proposed resolution 25-47, the Washington Convention and Sports Authority Board of Directors, Julio J. Haddock Ortiz, Confirmation Resolution of 2022, which was introduced by Chairman Mendelson on December 13th, 2022 at the request of the mayor. The proposed resolution was referred to the committee on December 20th, 2022. The committee subsequently held a public roundtable on the measure on February 6, 2023. If approved, the proposed resolution will confirm the reappointment of Mr. Julio J. Haddock Ortiz as a public member with experience in tourism to the Washington Convention and Sports Authority Board of Directors for a term to end on May 16th, 2026. Mr. Haddock Ortiz is more than 50-year veteran of the hotel industry. He's currently a senior advisor to the Carlos Rosario International Public Charter School's Chief Executive Officer and a current member of the Washington Convention and Sports Authority Board of Directors. Prior to these roles, Mr. Haddock Ortiz formed Absolute Hospitality and is the former president of Capitol Hotels. Mr. Haddock Ortiz currently serves on the board of directors of the Hotel Association of Washington, D.C. and the advisory boards of the Gala Hispanic Theater and the Carlos Rosario International Charter School's culinary program. Mr. Haddock Ortiz received his bachelor's degree from St. John's University of New York and is a Ward 6 resident. Is there any discussion? Mr. Allen.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I'll just be really brief. I say this not just because he's a Ward 6 resident, but Mr. Haddock Ortiz has been he has served the city in this leadership role and has just done an outstanding job. I think anybody who's talked with him has found him to be an incredibly thoughtful, committed person who brings this wealth of experience from his profession, as well as a really deeply caring neighbor to help try to think through his role, his leadership, his position, not just in this space, but for our entire city to make it better. So I just wanted to incorporate my enthusiastic support here and appreciate you moving this forward. So thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Allen. Appreciate the remarks. Any further discussion? Hearing none. All those in favor, please signify by saying aye.
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 All opposed? The ayes have it unanimously and the measure is approved. This marks the end of the additional meeting. The time is now 10 a.m. and this meeting is adjourned. Thank you all so much. I appreciate your patience.
Thank you.